Coming up on today's show, we're here at Fully Charged Live in Austin, Texas. No studio today, no green screen, just here in front of the grandfather of the modern EV, the fantastic EV1. Thank you so much to everyone who made it possible for this car to be here. Chelsea Sexton did a fantastic job. Fantastic Audi dealership in Oklahoma did a fantastic job towing this down with an Audi e-tron, and also the university in Oklahoma who loaned this vehicle to the event for the weekend is fantastic as well. I hope you can hear me okay because we're in the main area and there's a theatre stage presentation going on. But as usual, I wanted to give you a roundup of the week's news in the world of cleaner, greener, safer and smarter transportation. We can't start without talking about Tesla's Q4 financials, end of 2019 financials, and what a fantastic quarter it had, what a fantastic year it had. It made $7.384 billion in revenue, much higher than Wall Street had predicted. Its adjusted share price in terms of profit was $2.14 per share. It made 212,000 deliveries in Q4. And although its gross automotive margin went down, it was still a fantastic time for Tesla. We have covered this on the channel already in another video, so go check that out if you haven't already. But Tesla is predicting that it's going to be making 500,000 cars from the Fremont factory next year, which is phenomenal. It's confirmed that Model Y and Model 3 are going to start being produced in Germany very soon from Giga Berlin. Construction is already well underway for that. Supercharger growth for Tesla is fantastic. Tesla managed to expand its energy storage products by 136% in Q4 year on year, which is incredible. There is now, last quarter, 1.65 gigawatt hours of energy storage products installed by Tesla, which is just incredible, incredible, incredible news. What else did we hear? Well, we heard that Model Y's range is going to increase up to 315 miles per charge, which is better than the 280 that Tesla had previously quoted. Model Y production is now underway and we will see deliveries in Q1 of this year. So by the end of March, we should see Model Y deliveries happening in the US, which is phenomenal news. And this week, Elon Musk tweeted some photographs of Model Y production underway, and we learned that Tesla has this incredible casting setup, and it's going to be using that to be making massive body panels for Model Y, which will dramatically reduce production costs and increase the speed at which Tesla can make these vehicles. So that is fantastic to see. Tesla has also set up, Chelsea's just gone on stage, Chelsea Sexton, fantastic friend, the person behind this, the EV1 being here today. Used to be an EV1 salesperson. I love her to bits. We'll be catching up with her later on. Tesla's also released a video showing, or rather photos showing what the autopilot system can see. Very interesting to see how comprehensive Tesla's autopilot system is, even without LiDAR and all those other things. It makes you really question exactly which system is ultimately going to win, whether it's going to be just a visual-based system or if LiDAR is going to come back into the fold at Tesla at some point in the future. Karma Automotive, the guys who make the rebadged or reborn, what we used to call the Fisker Karma, now called the carboNZero, has announced that it is going to be bringing a new plug-in vehicle to market. It's going to be an all-electric pickup. It's going to rival the Tesla Cybertruck, at least that's what the goal is, and also the Rivian R1T. We have no real details about it yet, but it's going to be a brand new all-wheel drive platform that's going to be coming to market, which is fantastic news. Also, of course, we've got the fantastic news from Detroit this week in General Motors. It's invested $2.2 billion in the Detroit Hamtramck facility. I hope I've said it right. I said it wrong the other day. I was very tired. I knew how to say it properly, but I was tired. So the Detroit Hamtramck facility is where the Chevrolet Volt used to be made. That's V for Volt. It used to be made there. It's now going to become an electric vehicle production facility once again. GM is going to be making the Cruise Origin, that's the self-driving electric taxi cab that's going to be coming off the production lines very shortly, and also going to be producing the first all-electric pickup from the brand, which we know is going to be badged as a Hummer. Now there's going to be a Detroit advert, the Super Bowl advert's going to be coming out from GM in tomorrow, because it's the Super Bowl tomorrow, and we're going to see the Super Bowl ad for the Hummer EV. It's coming to market in 2021 as a 2022 model year vehicle, so next year we'll be seeing that. GM is promising us a 3-second 0 to 60 time, 1,000 horsepower, which is just crazy, all-wheel drive capability. We'll find out more about that in the coming months. I know it's going to be great. While we're in the subject of talking about Detroit and Detroit automakers, Ford's luxury brand, that's Lincoln, has announced that it's going to be producing its first ever luxury electric vehicle. It's going to be made with the help of Rivian, who are here at Fully Charged Live. Rivian is going to be engineering the platform on which Lincoln will build its electric vehicle, and it's going to be really fantastic to see. And let's not forget that GM is not going to be the only company advertising EVs in the Super Bowl. We're actually going to see an ad from Audi for the Audi e-tron, and it's going to be starring Game of Thrones star Maisie Williams. She's going to be there. She's wearing a plaid shirt in the ad, so I approve because, you know, I live in plaid. Also in the US, we've got great news from BYD. It has been confirmed that it's now delivered its 400th electric bus in the United States. There are approximately 600 electric buses in the US, so BYD does have the lion's share of all of those vehicles on the market. And this week, BYD confirmed it's delivered its 400th electric bus, and it's also delivered its 100th electric vehicle. Now, BYD is a really fun company because a couple of years ago, in fact, nearly a decade ago now, I rode in a BYD E6 and I was not impressed at all. It was a Chinese automaker. Back then, the fit, finish and trim was absolutely abysmal. But when it comes to the buses, when it comes to its commercial vehicles, BYD really has come along in leaps and bounds. They're manufacturing vehicles in the United States and helping transit authorities make that transition away from smelly diesel buses onto cleaner, greener electric vehicles. I'm just reading my notes because we don't have a script because this is live. So GLE, the Mercedes-Benz 350 GLE has started to go on sale in Europe, and it's causing a bit of a stir in the UK because its range of 66 miles per charge is not enough to ensure that the Mercedes-Benz 350 GLE E is actually going to be qualifying for the UK plug-in car grant. So that's upset a lot of people. But my take on this is that if you can afford a Mercedes-Benz 350 GLE, the plug-in hybrid version, you can probably afford buying it without having to worry about the plug-in car grant. We've also got some great news from UPS, which has ordered 10,000 electric delivery trucks from Arriva, which is the company that was invested in a couple of weeks ago by Hyundai Kia in the UK. They make delivery trucks, all electric delivery trucks, and UPS has purchased all of that, or committed to purchasing 10,000 vehicles for their fleet use. And at the same point, UPS is also going to start using Waymo vehicles in Phoenix, Arizona as delivery vehicles between their various depots. So you'll be seeing self-driving plug-in hybrid Chrysler Pacifica minivans driving around, delivering parcels autonomously, in addition to all of the other things that are going to be happening in Europe with the electric delivery vehicles there from Arriva. So that's it from Fully Charged Live USA, at least for now. We'll be bringing some more content over the coming days, but that's the roundup of the week. I know it's slightly different to what we normally do, but don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And while you're at it, why not switch to New Zealand's only carboNZero certified renewable electricity company. I'll be back soon with more great content for you all to enjoy, but until then, I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield. Ka kite!